video is going to provide an introduction into the different roles that different parties play in the exclusion process, including the pupil themselves, their parent or guardian, the head teacher, the school's governing body, the local authority, the appeals body for exclusions, which is known as the independent review panel, a special educational needs expert, and the pupil referral unit. So, let's start with the head teacher. The head teacher is the only person who has the power to make a decision to exclude.
While other teachers may be involved in the exclusion process by providing me with information, I am the person who makes the final decision.
The head teacher has to have a good reason to exclude a pupil. If you would like to know what those reasons might be, please click on this video. If you want to know more on the procedure that a head teacher has to follow, please click on this video. Pupils should usually be given the chance to present their case before an exclusion decision is taken.
I should have the opportunity to tell my side of the story before I am excluded.
This only happens if it's practical for the head teacher to allow it. Sometimes it's just not possible. The parents or guardians of the excluded pupil can present their case to the governing body. We call this making representations. If the exclusion is for under 5 days, the representations will be in writing, unless specified otherwise by the head teacher. For exclusions longer than 5 days, the parent or guardian will present their case at a hearing, and the school will notify them of the time and the date. Moving on to the governing body. This is made up of school governors. A minimum of 3 governors will consider the representations from both sides. This will either be in writing, or if the exclusion is over 5 days, this will be at a hearing. They will then decide whether or not to uphold the exclusion.
As the governing body, we have the power to reinstate an excluded pupil and to make a note on a pupil's school file as to whether or not an exclusion was justified.
In some circumstances, the governing body might be directed to reconsider their decision to uphold an exclusion. This might happen if their original decision has been appealed by the parent or guardian. For more information on the role of the governing body, please click on this video. If you would like to know more about the governing body's reconsideration process, please click on this video. Next up, we have the local authority. This is a branch of local government in charge of the local area.
We have a number of different roles in the exclusion process, including to oversee all exclusions. If the pupil lives in a different area to where the school is located, there might be 2 local authorities involved.
When permanent exclusions and exclusions from the pupil referral unit occur, the local authority will arrange alternative education for the pupil from the 6th day onwards if they haven't done so earlier. A representative of the local authority will usually attend the governing body meetings, including the hearing and any considerations of reinstatement. They are often invited to speak and share their views on the exclusion, setting out local authority practice and procedures. If the exclusion is appealed, the local authority will arrange for an independent review panel to review the decision, and if the parents request it, they will also arrange for a special educational needs expert to attend that meeting. If the school is an academy, it will be the Academy Trust who performs most of these duties. Now we come to the independent review panel. If a permanent exclusion decision has been upheld by the governing body, an independent review panel will be appointed by the local authority or Academy Trust to consider an appeal of an exclusion.
Our panel is made up of people with experience as school governors and head teachers, and someone who has never worked at a school. This could be someone with legal experience.
We are independent of the school and of the local authority or Academy Trust.
This means that no one on the panel will have worked for the school or Academy Trust before, and they will not be employed by the local authority. Although they don't have the direct power to reinstate a pupil, the panel can direct the governing body to reconsider their decision. They also have the power to take money out of the school budget if the pupil is not reinstated. If you would like more information on the appeals process, click here. Next, we have the Special Educational Needs Expert, also known as the SEN Expert. Parents have the right to request that an expert in special educational needs attends the independent review panel meeting. This expert will be a professional who has experience in assessing and supporting special educational needs. They will also have an understanding of the duties that a school has in relation to those special educational needs.
My role is similar to an expert witness in court. I provide impartial advice to the panel and advise them on how special educational needs might be relevant to the exclusion. However, I do not make an assessment of the pupil as part of this role. I just give my opinion on how special educational needs might be relevant.
This video here is helpful if you'd like a bit more information on special educational needs and disability and how it may relate to the school's exclusion process. Finally, we have the Pupil Referral Unit.
We provide education for pupils who otherwise cannot attend school. This includes pupils who have been excluded.
Often if a pupil is excluded, either permanently or for a fixed term, alternative provision of education will be arranged at a Pupil Referral Unit. If you would like more information on what happens when a pupil is excluded from school, click on this video here. Thank you for watching this short video on school exclusions. The links for all the videos mentioned can be found in the description box below.
We hope that you've enjoyed the video and you found the information that you were looking for. If not, please visit our YouTube channel and watch our other videos for more information on school exclusions.
Bye!
Bye.